What's up, guys? Welcome to the first edition of our podcast. In the future, hopefully we'll have more guests besides just me and Charlie.
What's up?
Let's get to it. So today we are doing the dumbest things we have ever done.
So, one of the dumbest things I've ever done is ride my bike down a bunch of stairs. So how this went is I was really into BMXing at one point. I had my BMX bike. There was these set of stairs. It went 3 down and then flat, 3 down, then flat, 3 down. So I wanted to clear that. I went down the first set of stairs really easy. And then I started wobbling at the second set of stairs. I twisted, went sideways down the other downstairs, landed. There was a whole entire slant with a manhole cover of just shells, and all the shells were broken, so they were super pokey. So I scraped all my arms.
Yeah, because I remember when you came home, I just heard I was sitting in here or something, and I remember you just walked in the door just covered in blood with your bike that was one of the spokes were bent and it was all broken, and you're like, you were super sad, and Mom was just like, what? Charlie, what happened? You're like, I tried to ride my bike down some stairs. Oh, another story I have, bike related or BMX, I guess, related, was one time we were trying to, there's this huge hill by Starbucks, and we always go down it on our bikes. I remember my friend Soren, so he's going down on his bike, and he hits this, crack, and he just full out just crashes. And his bike tire, instead of just being a circle, it was bent inward like that, and half of his spokes were broken, and he slid down the hill. It was Charlie, were you there for that?
No.
You weren't? Okay, I guess it was just Soren and I. Yeah, oh, and then another time, so my friend Julian, he was on his little Razor scooter, and he was going down that hill, and he was going, he was "Rrr," and it's shaking, and how Razor scooters, the wheels don't stay straight, so eventually he hit a rock and it turned and it hit like that, and he did an entire, because Soren and I were already at the top of the hill looking back at him, he did an entire front flip. We saw it, entire front flip, landed on his back, on his backpack, because we were coming home from school, and slid all the way down this hill, and he was just hey guys, and his Razor scooter was at the top. His Razor scooter was at the top, and he's just covered in blood, and we were just dude, are you okay? We were freaking out. It was hilarious though.
Yes.
Okay, what are some other dumb things that we've done? Oh, I remember this time. So I had it was 6th grade, and I had just gotten my phone for 5th grade graduation, and it was the summer of that. It was 2 weeks into summer, and I just got my phone. I wasn't used to having it always on me and stuff, and we were at the Black Bass Lodge. We were at the beach and stuff, and I had my phone in my pocket because I wanted to take pictures and stuff, and I totally forgot that my phone was in my pocket, and I started surfing. So I went surfing, and I remember I was just surfing, having a good time, and then I fell in the water, and I got back up, and then I sat on my board. I'm wait, what is this? I was just no, and I was so mad, and I was so sad. I'm just no, my phone, because I had just gotten it, and I was just freaking out because I thought my parents were gonna kill me. And then we put it in which they did. How am I still alive today? I do not know. But, so I put when we got straight back to the thing, we put my phone in rice, because apparently that's supposed to work, but it did not. It was but it was an iPhone 4 anyway. I mean, it still worked, but it was an iPhone 4, so, not a big deal looking back on it. But, yeah, so the rice did not work, but, probably because I was surfing for 45 minutes with it in my pocket. And I remember we took it to some sketchy store when we got back from our trip, and we're can you extract the photos from this? He was what'd you do to this? This looks horrible. There's nothing anyone can do to this. And I was just oh, that was super sad.
This is one. I went through like 2 phones. Galvin, you went through 4.
I've been through like 4. Like, it's pretty... Well, okay. So my first phone, obviously, was that one. Stop doing that, Charlie. You're making so much noise. So, first phone, obviously, surfing. And my second phone, it was another iPhone 4, and it was just really outdated and super slow. And my dad had upgraded his phone, so he had his old phone, so I got that one. And then, eventually, that one, like, it... Oh, I remember what happened. The mic broke, so I couldn't even talk to people. That was an iPhone 6. And the mic broke. I couldn't even talk to people. It just sounded like... It was super weird. Dad, we're trying to film. You're making so much noise. Stop. Go back upstairs.
Dude, this is my kitchen. This is where I live.
Hey, Dad, can you give me some stuff?
Sure. That's what you get here.
Dude, you just hit my freaking computer.
Here, try.
Oh, you landed in the trash.
Really?
Yeah, it went in the trash. That's what ginger is supposed to be. No one likes ginger.
Everybody loves ginger.
Okay, well, we're taking a break then.
You know what? I'm in the mood for an avocado.
Charlie, we just ate. Okay, guys, what's up? We're back after that interruption from my dad because we need a studio. So probably next time we'll change location so we are in a different area, a quieter area, which would be better. So back to what we were talking about. What were we talking about? Okay, another thing. So we just talked about how I went surfing with my phone. So I'm gonna tell another Baja story. I remember this time me and my dad stayed up for... I can literally hear everyone moving upstairs.
I can too.
Okay, we apologize for that. This is our first podcast. We didn't know. So as I was saying about Baja, so we stayed up like all night, like doing tackle and stuff, and like so in the morning, I remember I was super tired, and I just got up and I just went right. So I just thought everything was in the van that we took, and we got on the pongas, and I was just like. So we started fishing with all the stuff that was already rigged on, right? So then, I remember I broke a lure. Bless you, Charlie. So I remember there was a lure. My lure snapped off. I'm like, damn. And and then I was like, yo, where's the tackle? I had forgotten all the tackle that we had been preparing all night. And my dad was so mad because we called him on the radio. We're like, hey, Dad, do you have our tackle? He was like, no. And I was just like, no. I was freaking out. Like, I'm just like, oh, he's going to kill me. He's going to kill me. He's going to kill me. And so they came over, gave us some lures, and then I might have got grounded. Yeah. Okay, I guess another, mistake we did was teaching Morgan, how to kind of half teaching Morgan. So we tried to, okay. Let me explain. We tried to teach Morgan to pick up socks and put them in the laundry room, and now she kinda...
Just picks up socks and throws them in my mom's bed.
Yeah, it didn't really work. So she kind of just picks up socks and then, flails them around in her mouth. She had 4 in her mouth last night. She was just running around the house. She doesn't really understand to put them in the laundry room. She just knows socks are important. That's pretty much it.
So, in the backyard, you've seen, I think it was a couple videos ago, it was, the vast lands of the backyard.
Dude, that was, 2 years ago. Hold up, let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, and anyway, so, I was trying to build a garden back there. I built a garden, it had 2 trees, it was really going well. And then Morgan. I think you know what happened from there. Morgan had, bitten down all the trees. She bit the tree like that, and then took it out of its roots.
Dude, I remember
and
that.
Was carrying it through the house.
That was 2 years ago. Vastlands in the backyard was 2 years ago.
Yeah, and that was the guava tree. I still had Phil the orange tree. And Phil,
Respect
he
to
had
Phil.
one orange. He had one orange. It was like Charlie Brown's Christmas tree. And we picked orange. It was doing good. It was gonna get another orange. Then Morgan bit the tree. Same thing happened. Bit the tree, took it out of the roots, and was carrying it through the house.
I remember that.
Yeah, that's what happened to Phil. And then
Phil the orange tree.
Then all my other things, all my carrots, I think I only had carrots. All my celery, Morgan ate all of it. And then only thing she didn't eat was the chili peppers.
Oh, I remember. Okay, speaking of gardening, I remember this time we were in like first, maybe second grade, and me and my friend Kai, who's one of my best friends today, we had our first sleepover, and we went to Susie's farm the day before on a field trip, and we were eating like all these like carrots we had just pulled out of the ground, and so they had like tons of dirt on them and stuff. And we just ate them anyway. And we're like, yeah, we're so cool. But then our throat started to hurt, so we each downed like an entire pack of cough drops. It was pretty bad. So we were just eating cough drops like all night, and we're like, dude, we should start our own farm. And so we got super into it. We planned it all out. And then the next day, my mom took us to like Home Depot, where they have like the not Home Depot, but I don't know, some other place where they have like some like plant place. Charlie, did you come along with me and Kai?
Probably. It was like City Farmers or something?
Maybe City Farmers, but I'm not sure. So we got just a bunch of plants. I remember Kai and I were super into like the ghost peppers. And we're like, yeah, let's get the ghost peppers. And we're just like, let's do it. And we got all these plants. We planted them that day. And then just went inside and played FIFA. We played like FIFA 11, I think it was. The super old FIFA. And I remember like you'd slide tackle people and you just stay stuck in between them, and they'd like morph into each other, and like you'd literally be just dribbling the ball and you get a random yellow card. It was horrible. But anyway, so we totally forgot about our farm for the next like 2 weeks, and we didn't water anything. And the next time Kai came over, everything was dead. It was so sad. Yeah, it was not very good. Well, I guess then that's it. Thank you guys for watching this podcast. We will hopefully do more in the future. I feel like it will be a little more organized next time. We'll find a better place. And we'll also have some guests, probably just our friends from around the neighborhood, like Casey, Soren, maybe even Kai.
Maybe the goose.
Yeah, we'll have the goose for Charlie. Okay, and, well, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe, leave a like, and our podcast will be hosted on the website that pops up on your screen. Also, link in the description for that too. You could not be more loud right now, Charlie.
Also, listen to this.